Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome back to more adventures with Euro Truck Simulator 2 as we head north through Norway. Kind of. We've got a job here in Bergen. We've got some frozen hake on the back of our truck and we have to get moving because the expected delivery is Sunday at like 2 to 7 or something like that, and we're expected by our kind of estimate here to get there Sunday at 3, so we don't have a lot of leeway to screw things up here, so we kind of got to get out on the road here. What happened to our GPS there? Oh, it's all different now. I gotta fix that. Not sure quite what's going on here. I must have pressed a button with the GPS, but we'll fix that. But instead of going north, I'll show you the route here real quick. We have to go east. There is no road to the north. So we're gonna do this big loop and then head north. So heading towards Oslo into Drammen for right now. Scenic viewpoint along the way. We should take it out, and there are some interesting spaghetti routes in there too. So I think we've got some altitude and mountains to climb. Traffic is not helping because we need to get on the road here. Why are there 700 cars here in Bergen? We're cutting the rest off. Off we go. So I gotta figure out what's going on with the newbie here. I can't really see the newbie down there. Must have pressed a button to make it go away. You would think after 200 hours in the game I would know what button that is to have it come back, but I never press it to make it go away. And, oh, I know what it is. Nope, that's not it. I'm afraid I'm going to do something dangerous, like drop the trailer or something like that. Anyway, we'll sort that out in a while. I can kind of see what's going on in the mini newbie down there. How's everybody doing? Everybody driving in Euro Truck Simulator, having fun? I'm excited to go north from where we are, because this, I think, is actually the game content, if I'm not mistaken. And then eventually, like in the next episode, we'll probably drift up into the Promods content, but not for a bit. I think this is all the base game content, which is, wow, that's pretty spectacular stuff here. That the new DLC that's going to be the northern half of Scandinavia is going to be fantastic too, I think. But I'm kind of glad that we're exploring the Promods version of it before the real version comes out, because it's going to be completely different, right? I would assume that the roads, and I mean, certain things, yes, the same, but the Promods version and the real version are probably going to have substantial differences, so it's kind of like exploring it twice, and both times it's going to be new. At least that's the mindset that I'm going into it with. So in any case, we'll get going out on the route here to the east to Drammen. It is about, I think it's a 7-hour journey. We're loaded up with about 9 hours of sleep energy, and our gas tank is full, so fingers crossed we can make it on time. I don't want to be late because I've been trying forever to get more than 70,000 euros, and for whatever reason, we can't get past the 70,000 euro mark. They're supposed to get 10,000 euros for this job, which would give us 76, but I suspect we'll have to pay our loans in there at some point, which means that that's going to bring us back down. If our employees, who I really should check up on them because I don't feel like they're doing anything for us, if our employees actually made some money, then we would probably be in a little better shape here, but they're kind of useless. Anyway, I'm still happy and stuff. It's just, I would like to have a little bit more money, kind of like real life, I guess. But anyway, we'll keep chugging along here as we head through some Norwegian tunnels. I'll come back in a little bit as we get to a nice, interesting stretch of the scenery, and I will try to fix here my GPS and stuff too.
At the roundabout.
Wow, this is kind of cool. Is this a real thing? A roundabout in the middle of a mountain? Is this real? That can't be, can it? That seems like, I don't know, I don't think Americans could figure that out. Not that, I mean, I think you get the idea, right? I feel like that would be a disaster in the United States. But, wow, this is pretty cool. This must be a real thing. I've not driven this part of the game before, by the way. I think the only time I came up here, we need to take a photo op here. I'll be right back. Photo didn't work there. I'm going to take it on the other side of the bridge, but this is pretty cool. Look at that. I mean, river, lakes, mountains all around us. This is pretty spectacular stuff here. This is cool. The only other time I've driven in Norway, I think, was right around the Christmas event, and it must have been about 2 years ago. And I did a quick delivery up here. I'm going to take a picture now. Picture taken. Hardanger Bridge. I'm really amazed that they have a roundabout in the middle of a tunnel. That's got to be a real thing, right? That can't be fake. We are going way over the limit. I do not want to get fines here. This is that spaghetti portion I saw on the map where it just curves around each other. I guess it's more a nature of the bridge in the tunnel and things rather than kind of indicative of some big climb. But the same thing here. We have another roundabout in a tunnel. This is cool.
Take the first
Americans would definitely run straight into this thing. It would
Exit.
not be pretty. We would not be expecting a roundabout in the middle of a tunnel, no matter how many times you told us. I mean, I have a lot of faith in Americans, but not with things like that, right? Anyway, we'll keep exploring these tunnels and bridges and make our way east here. This looks like we're going along the coast now. So we've looped around back past the bridge. We can see the bridge off to our left now as we ram into this bus here. That's pretty cool. This is a great drive. This is fantastic. I can't wait for the SCS DLC for this. It's going to be fantastic. And I can't wait for the Promods version too. What am I talking about? This is all going to be fun. Anyway, we'll see in a little bit. So I fixed the GPS right after I broke off of that first time. It was F3 that does it here. But this is that spaghetti portion I was looking at on the map there. Check out the GPS down in the bottom right there, which is kind of, it looks like we've had one too many drinks and you're trying to drive here. But I'm curious to see what this looks like. Excuse me, and how this works on the real road. But fantastic scenery here. This must be, I think the last time I was up here was the winter mod, and it was all gray, white, and snow, which was spectacular. This is a completely different feel being here in the summer. And again, I wasn't in this part of it. I'm curious to try it with the winter mod. I think that'd be fantastic. Look at these mountains. This is great. I was actually in Norway once in my real life too. I'll talk about it in another episode up north of here. So not in this portion of the Norwegian world. But it was really spectacular. I think it's probably, I think it's the most beautiful place I've seen on the planet. With just the mountains and the water, and the mountains coming right out of the water. I'm not sure if other people have been to different places in the world and rated them. The Grand Canyon in the US is pretty cool too. Alps is pretty cool, but yeah, the northern half of Norway along the coast, I still think that's the most beautiful place I've been on the planet. It's just so spectacular. Nothing's topped it. So we're making our way through the spaghetti here. It's more like tunnels and winding around. There goes our loan. So we're back down under 60,000 euros now. Our loan is so expensive. It's 8,600 euros every time we pay it. So no wonder why we're not making any money. It was a good plan if our drivers would make us some money. I don't know what they're doing though. They rarely make any money at all. We'll drive for 3 days in the game and they make one delivery for like 6,000 euros. I don't know if they're stuck somewhere and that we gave them, maybe we have to upgrade their trucks or something, but we don't have any, well, I guess we have a little money we could upgrade their trucks with. I thought I gave them pretty decent trucks though. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on with our drivers though. Totally useless. And we seem to get fines and be late and do something to pretty much screw up every delivery here. It's just Groundhog Day, right? We're almost out of the spaghetti now. That was less spectacular than it was amazing, but it was certainly interesting to see it go around like this. I think we've climbed quite a bit here. So, picking up some altitude. Anyway, 3.5 hours left in our journey. So far, knock on wood, no fines, no damage, and we should, at this rate, still be within our window of arrival. We won't be late. Knock on wood for that too, although it seems like every single delivery lately has had something happen that chips away at our money. And even now, we just paid 8,900 in loans, right? And we're going to make 10,000. So we're only going to be 1,000 up. We're not going to hit 70,000 euros in this episode either. Another Groundhog Day episode. That looks like a cool park there. That's awesome. Norwegian flag to our left. But we'll keep making our way here. We'll see you in about another couple hours or so as we get in the back chunk of our delivery here. About an hour and 45 minutes left. This has been a spectacular drive. This is really nice up here. I mean, just trees and mountains and water. Not a lot of traffic. All this kind of not divided highway, but 2 lanes. Just really not in kind of some challenging drives. Like it'll kind of lull you to sleep with a nice long straightaway and then drop you into a corner. So if you're not paying attention, you kind of go spiraling off the road and to your death, I suppose. But it's been a fun drive. Curves and windy twists and turns and stuff like that, and beautiful scenery all around. This is another area. If you haven't been here in the game yet, definitely recommend it. This is a good one. I mean, we've seen so much good scenery in this save so far, between, you know, Iceland and the northern half of Scotland and all up in there and stuff. And I mean, it's been just really pretty. Ireland, it's been such a fun career so far. And I think we have more spectacular views as we go farther north here. So definitely in terms of scenery, this has been an adventure. It's so different than the core part of Euro Truck Simulator 2, where you know, I look at kind of France and England to a certain degree, Germany, certainly Poland. I mean, there's some scenic parts in there, but it's a lot more kind of developed and kind of, I don't want to say urban perhaps, but there's more traffic, there's bigger highways, tolls, flatter. It feels like a different game, as it should, right? This is, of course, a different scenic area, but it's a very different experience driving this part of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Really glad we made it up here. This is good. And I was checking one more thing. I thought we was going to do something there, but no. We have 57,000 euros, and we owe 54,000 euros on our expensive, low, like 100,000 euro loan. So theoretically, we can pay that off right now. It would only leave us with 3,000 euros. I don't want to do that, but I think if we get the 10,000 euros and we make it there and we get paid for this one, okay, which is never a certainty lately with me in this career, then we'd have 67,000 euros, 50, that would leave us 13,000 euros, and we could pay off that loan. And the reason I want to pay that one off is because the interest rate on that one is high. It's one of the highest, I think it's the highest interest rate in the game, or maybe anyway, it's high. So I think if we can pay that one off, that would lower our daily payments to take all that interest out of the picture. Then we only have 297,000, I think, of our 400,000 euro loan left to pay off. So that would put us, I think, in a better position going forward to start making money. So I think we're going to do that once we get to Drammen here, our final destination, which is now just about 50 minutes away, less than an hour to go. Starting to see civilization here off on the left. So we'll keep chugging along here, and we'll see you as we get close to dropping off our fish here.
Please watch.
Drammen discovered. We are here. Nice town on the river here. It's a little bit of, I don't know what they do here. They eat fish, though, that's for sure. So that's where we're getting them. Hake. Did you say that? Hake or hake? I'm not sure. I think it's hake, right? Isn't that like a... Oh, maybe not. My default, my default is to pronounce everything in Japanese-style pronunciation. So when I don't know a word, I just give it Japanese pronunciation. So I have no idea whether it's hake or hake, but we're going with hake to start off. I'm sure that's a cool thing about YouTube, right, is that people will correct your pronunciation. I always appreciate it. I don't mind. So let me know if you know whether H-A-K-E for the fish is hake or hake. I'm going with hake. I think I'm right on that one. I think it might be the Japanese word for the fish, right? Maybe it's Japanese fish? I don't know. It's delirious after 7 hours of driving through the mountains of Norway. We are here. We should be in there. How do we get in there? It's a mystery. Literally, how do we get in there? I don't understand this. Did I miss my turn? We definitely can't go through that little gate, right? Is that the way in? Through that thing there? You're joking, right? Oh, okay. There's some X's down ahead. There's got to be a bigger way in than this, right? It can't be here, right? Will this open up? I guess we could try it. There's no way this is opening up. Oh my goodness. Seriously, people? You expect us to pull the trailer through this? I wasn't expecting a wide turning. There's no way we're making it through this. Absolutely no way. Okay, we're here. Straighten it out, I might be able to make it. 90. Should be 90 just getting in. It's down here. There's got to be a bigger entrance here, too. Okay. We got this. There is absolutely... Now, we got to cut straight to the right here. Let's see. We're stuck on the fence, right? Of course. But I think if we turn this way, we can make it. Hopefully no big crunchy noises. All right. Scrape the paint off the side of the trailer, but we're okay. Now, where are we Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Give us some room to pull this in, would you? Okay, I have a plan. It's like impossible. They
Recon
just keep getting higher. Norwegians must be really good parkers. But if we do... Can we go around this building? Oh, okay, I have a plan. Watch. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to go around the building, come at it from the other side, and just drop it right in. That's how, there's all of these entrances are hard. This is... You really have to modernize your building here. We're going to loop around the building here. We're going to come at it from the other side. We're going to get just the right angle on the approach and just drop it in like something that drops into something. There we go. I'm going to avoid all the little containers here. Take a wide around here. Get a nice sharp angle. Watch out for the blue truck. And we are going to be perfectly lined up to just drop it right in. We're going to get close on these. You should pick up your boxes, people, too. Seriously. How hard is it to take care of your place here? Then we come right in here, and we are so lined up for this. Come over here. Straighten it out. Turn it a little bit. And pull it around this way. And with luck... No, don't open the gate, silly. With luck, we should be just about lined up to back it up. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? But if we go up here, we should be okay. This gate's going to mess us up, but... Oh, it's going to be hard. I feel like I want just a little bit more space. Yep, right here. We got this. Got to be really sharp, though. And then time the straighten out exit real quick, too. There we go. I didn't get it, did I? Too late. As we swing around, we're going to hit the box here, too. Gave it the old college try, but that didn't work. Oops, I just heard a crunch. I don't know what that was. Don't see anything. Well, maybe we can get it from this side. We might have it now. Give it to us. It's not going to give it to us. No way. But we can straighten it out now. There we go. That was a hard one. Didn't do very well there. Just as I expected, right? The last one we nailed. This one, 3 shots to get it here. But we're here, and it was a perfect delivery. Haven't had one of those in a long time. Let's get our 10,000 euros and then pay off the greedy bank. Excellent job. We're on time, too. We could have easily been late for that one. We make it to level 10? Come on. Yes, we're professional. No, we're a skilled worker. Level 15 is professional. Still just skilled. All right, what are we going to get? Long distance? ADR? High value cargo? Long distance. Excellent. And we're going to go to the services bank and we come right in here. We're going to repay this loan. Yes. Nice. Now our daily payment's down to 5,700 a day and we only owe 297,000 of our original 400,000. We have turned a very significant corner in our financial independence here. Now, if our drivers would just make some money, that would be even better. We are going to go from here north somehow, I hope, up here to Trondheim direction. So we'll take this, what route is this up here? E6, it looks like, going north. And then I'm not sure where we'll go from Trondheim, probably north up along the coast or maybe inside here. One of the two, but more adventures coming soon. I'll put a link to them as soon as they are ready. Let me know how you pronounce hake, if that's correct or not, and other things that we ambled on about. Thanks a lot, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.